Warp core collapsed in 10 seconds.
How's it going, everybody? It is your favorite underrated YouTuber, Big Dog, here. Just wanted to give you a quick reminder to subscribe to the channel if you're liking the content. Also, if you could do me a solid, check out my other links in the description box below. That would be greatly appreciated. Alrighty, let's get on with the show. Ooh, what's going on, everybody? It is your man, Big Dog, here. Welcome to episode 250 of the Dog House. That's right, ladies and gents. We have made it to the 250th episode of Dog House. I am so happy. I am so excited. Oh my God, I can't believe I actually made it to 250 episodes of doing this web series. I know I used to call it a podcast, but quite frankly, I don't see it as a podcast anymore. More of just a web series. But anyway, I want to thank you guys for supporting me, supporting my content, and showing up to the streams when you can. I greatly appreciate it. So please give yourselves a round of applause because you absolutely deserve it. Now, let's get into today's topics. Now, the first topic I want to talk about is the Steam machine, because apparently the price leaked for the Steam machine, and I gotta say, I'm not too surprised, and I'm also kind of concerned, and I'll show you why. So, give me 1 second. There we go. This article is from gamingbible.com, and it is leaked Steam machine prices has PC gamers worried, but I think it's fair. Yeah, right. By James Lynch. I'm not going to read the full article. I'm just going to go right to the pricing leaks, which is right around here. At the current exchange rates, and if the leaks are to be believed, the 512 gigabyte model could cost a hefty $950, while the 2 terabyte model could be $1,070.
Fuck.
Ouch. Yeah, ouch and oof. Where is it?
Huh?
Fucking $1,000 for a console is wild to me. I'm sorry. Like, I know this is kind of supposed to be one of the most powerful gaming consoles out there. Well, not the most powerful gaming console, but one of the more powerful gaming consoles, and pretty much Steam's answer to consoles. But let's be honest. Who in their right mind is going to pay $1,000 for a gaming console? Come on, man. I can't say that this is going to be Steam's first big L, but realistically, this is just a leak. It's just a leak, and there's no guarantee that these are going to be set in stone. But let's be honest, it is probably very likely that the price is going to probably be up there. But anyway, let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Anyway, let's move on to a topic I wasn't exactly anticipating that I would be covering. Apparently, there is some trouble in paradise between Sneeko and Andrew Tate. Now, for those of you who don't know, Sneeko and Andrew Tate, they used to be not necessarily buddy-buddy, but they used to be on the same side. And recently, as of like a year or two ago, they started beefing. I believe it was around the time when Trump was pushing this narrative that Haitian people were eating cats and dogs. And apparently Sneeko is half Haitian, so he understandably took offense to that. And of course, Andrew Tate kind of got into it with them and such. And apparently their beef has been reignited. Now, I got this video from Jew Almighty. Shout out to Jew Almighty. I will link all these videos, or at least this video, in the description box below. I'm sorry, it's been a long week. I'm really tired. But anyway, let's move on to this video. Let's see what you got. Let's hear what you got to
Sneeko just cooked Andrew Tate again.
I see him brag all the time. Oh, I made $300 million this year so far. I'm a billionaire. So why are you taking gambling deals after all this? Because that didn't really help me escape the Matrix.
And
he's got a point. Better late than never, I guess, but let's be real. Sneeko, you did promote this guy to your fans. So you're not exactly innocent in all this. Not to mention, weren't you on Kick for a while before you got banned off of there for some reason?
them getting into it goes back to last year when they had a falling out over differing ideology, which was really the funniest thing because they were arguing about the correct way for white men to save themselves and preserve America as a white Christian country.
Which is ironic because Sneeko isn't exactly white. I believe he's part Puerto Rican and part Haitian. And so is Andrew Tate. He's not fully white either. So, like, it never makes sense to me how the guys like this cape for these racist ass people. Because it's like, you guys do realize if they had their way, you guys wouldn't be here.
Saying is the whites who want to have a white country need to have white people in their country.
Bruh.
I can't take this man seriously. I can't.
You're agreeing with me. You just said what I said. As an argument to my point. That's what the whites are saying. We want white babies.
Which is hilarious considering that these are two mixed guys with
Thank
black
you.
fathers who are both Muslims arguing about
Fucking thank you. Oh my god. Shout out to the brother Jew Almighty, man. Thank you. Because I just said this shit. Like, these are two mixed guys who, again, in these perfect white societies, they wouldn't fucking exist. Ugh.
white people need to keep this country white.
100% hard R. Ask your girl. 100%. I got sapphires, I got baby mamas, I've been to jail. My black card is in check.
But they're
Bro, really? Really? Oh my god. I'm not even gonna dignify that with an actual response.
disagreement definitely got heated to the point that Andrew Tate threatened to end Sneeko's career.
I'm not here to end Sneeko's career. I mean, I could. I'm that guy. Look, if
Are you serious right now, bro?
Not the cap.
Bro, you're not ending anybody's fucking career. You are not ending anybody's career, even Sneeko's. Bro, say what you want about Sneeko, brother. Andrew, he kind of precedes you. Like, he's been around for a minute. So, and then, look, love or hate Sneeko, he's gonna be around for a while. Like, the guy's in his like early to mid to late 20s. You're in like your 30s and you're still facing sex trafficking charges. He's gonna outlast you, brother.
If you think you can end my career, you're gonna have to kill me. That's the only way that I'm gonna
That's a little dark.
stop ever doing what I do.
Fast forward to now, and I would say the momentum is shifting. Public perception of Andrew Tate is in the gutter. Loud talking fraud. That guy completely exposed after catching beats from a reality star.
Bro, this shit was crazy. Bro, what are these punches?
Right, hugging nuts again. Sneeko, on the other hand,
Bro. He said he's hugging nuts again. That's crazy.
and still has issues, but he's way less obnoxious than he used to be.
Would you consider wearing a slutty?
That is true. Sneeko is a lot less obnoxious than he used to be. He still has his issues though, and I still don't care for his content, but that's neither here nor there.
Outfit teasing a man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But lately, he's been more consistent, more serious.
But you can see where this is going. Still, with the time that you have here, do what you can to do the right thing. Isn't it really that simple? And having a doomer mentality, giving up like that, it allows anything to go.
And actually standing on principles and beliefs, even when it goes against people that he once admired, like the Tates.
I'm gonna continue living the life. So, Sneeko, young man,
Excuse me.
if I disappear, I'm passing the torch to you. Keep spreading the message. While it's still relevant to talk about Andrew Tate, I appreciate you showing this final video to your
I still remember this. What the fuck?
followers and fans. God bless you. And as long as I'm allowed to, I'll be jumping on your stream soon.
So when they disagree on things like the morality of the U.S. invading and taking over another country, Sneeko isn't afraid to speak out about it, even when it leads to him beefing with Andrew Tate again.
And the miracle of all of this to me is that Sneeko's crying his eyes out that we decided to depose the leader of a South American nation.
What do you mean we? Do you think that you were on the board with Trump? Not only, you're not part of the administration, you're not on the team. Like,
He's not wrong. I hate to say it, Sneeko's not wrong there.
bro thinks he's on the team. You're not even in America. You're in Romania.
Again, I hate to say it, but Sneeko you don't even live in America anymore. You live in Romania.
Like, what are you saying we? You weren't on the Black Hawk?
But I'm Jew, welcome to the channel. Please like and share the video. Don't forget to sub. Now, let's get into it.
Fuck Venezuela. Take all their shit. I'm against these long, prolonged boots on the ground, let's launder trillions, thousands of death, bullshit wars, Afghanistan garbage. I'm against that. But I am
Not the cap.
I don't believe you.
for efficient imperialism. Send the Blackhawks, kidnap one guy, in and out, 45 minutes, get trillions.
This man is not a U.S. citizen. I don't know how many times he's even been to the United States, but
He's absolutely right. Jew is absolutely right, man. Like, this guy he's not a U.S. citizen anymore. At least I don't think he's a U.S. citizen anymore.
is saying all of this for Romania in support of the U.S. to invade a sovereign nation and kidnap their president.
Bro, let's take all of it. Let's take Colombia. Let's take Mexico. Let's take all of Europe.
He's saying let's. He's not a U.S. citizen.
Bro,
Exactly.
I wish America would just invade Europe. Take Greenland.
You do realize if America did that, NATO would be pissed.
What the fuck are Denmark gonna do? What the fuck are Denmark gonna do? Nothing.
Well, it's not.
Take their shit, bro. Take it. Why are we leaving South America to these fucking South Americans, these fucking Mexicans?
One thing that's really clear about
Oh, my
Andrew
Lord.
Tate is he lost a lot of ore when he got his head boxed off by a dude that can't even fight. Because a lot.
Once again, he's right. Jew is spitting, man. Yeah, like, how are you gonna take this man seriously after he got his ass whooped by a guy with pink gloves and that can barely throw a punch?
A lot of his cool points for people came from the mystique of him being this kickboxing champion that can beat anybody to death. Meanwhile, he's out here getting beat up by a guy that can't even throw a jab.
Everyone with a brain knows Mexico and below is all one big Mexico. Just a bunch of fucking Mexicans. I'm from Argentina. I'm from Colombia. I'm from
Oh boy. Oh boy. What the fuck?
Honduras. You're a bunch of Mexicans. If you saw a man from Honduras breaking into your car and you called the police, you'd be like, hey, there's a Mexican breaking into my car. They're Mexicans. Leaving it to a bunch of fucking Papacito. What are they even doing with these countries? Papacito, Shakira. They go,
God. Man. Again, I can't take him
these
seriously.
countries, all this oil, and you talk to them for 5 minutes and they're just fucking dancing around. Papacito, it's fucking stupid. Take their shit, bro.
Andrew Tate is just a racist white supremacist at the end of the day.
And the army, take their shit.
He's not wrong.
Fuck these people.
Bro.
America should take everyone's shit while it's still capable. Well,
You won't be saying that if they leave his ass in jail.
there's a few white guys left because they're the most competent.
While there's a few white guys left. This is a man with a black father that just said that. The cognitive dissonance, man.
Send the Delta Force to take
Exactly.
absolutely everybody's stuff.
Bro.
That's the way the world is.
This man, again, need I remind you guys, this man has a black father. His father is a black man. And he's saying this crazy shit. I wonder what his father would think if he saw him saying this. Because I said half this shit this guy's saying, my dad would be furious.
Always worked. There's no such thing as international law. There's just violence. And who has the most guns?
Boy.
That's the way everything
Coming from the alleged sex trafficker.
works. Law isn't real. I've said to you guys for a very long time, Law isn't real. It's an empire of lies. The idea of law and order is all made up. Who has guns?
He's talking about might is right, but that's why weaker countries have allies and treaties that protect them. That's how world wars start. When a stronger country attacks a weaker country just because they can. And then allies have to step in, and then their allies step in, and then boom, World War III.
They arrested me and threw me in jail when I did nothing wrong because they had guns.
Liar!
Stop the cap.
They threw you in jail over sex trafficking charges and alleged rape charges. Not because you had guns. Here he goes again, trying to change the narrative. I'm not gonna let him.
That's it. America's got fucking guns. So let's take everyone's shit while we have Trump in charge.
Oh my lord.
100% for Venezuela. Let's take Colombia too. Let's take all their shit. And by the way, while I'm on this fucking subject, any man who is down there in Latin America is collateral damage. If you're some American who's down there passport broing and you get hit by a fucking Black Hawk depleted uranium round right in the fucking dome, you deserve it. Because those girls look like fucking housemaids, bruv. Anyone
Calling these women housemaids is fucking crazy.
who says Latinos is hot is poor. If you have real money, you have a Russian or a Ukrainian. If you have real money, you're pimping in Dubai. But when you're broke on $3,000 a month, you go down to Colombia and go, the women are so feminine here. She hasn't even got a fucking pedicure. She's got flat feet, bruv. I hired 5 of those little motherfuckers to clean my penthouse in Dubai. Send the Blackhawks. Kill any man who's obsessed with Latinas. Anyone who's in the way of our bullets deserves it.
Our bullets. You're not
Again, you're not an American, my G.
a U.S. citizen. Andrew Tate is so corny. He's always been corny, but it's so much more obvious now to most people.
Uncle Sam's bullets. Don't get in our way. Give us the fucking oil. Fuck Papacito. Fuck international law. Fuck all of it.
And all of that was so outrageous, actually led to Sneeko responding to it.
Basically,
I would love to hear what he has to say.
he's siding with war and regime change. And he's saying
After 10/7, you ridiculed Ben Shapiro for encouraging war from the safe comfort of a podcast studio, and today in Romania, you do the exact same. 100 innocent lives were already lost, with far more to come. Oil isn't extracted overnight. It's not too late to change your stance. Now, I don't know if this is true or not, but if it is true, then Sneeko's right. Andrew Tate is a hypocrite.
and fuck, I'll just play I don't want to watch 4 minutes of him yell, so just
Fuck Venezuela.
that's his point of view. And I said, after October 7th, you ridiculed Ben Shapiro for encouraging war from the safe comfort of a podcast studio. And today in Romania, you do the exact same. 100 innocent lives were already lost with far more to come. Oil isn't extracted overnight. It's not too late to change your stance.
Take all their shit.
That's what the point of view is from the right now. And I'm getting called a liberal. I'm getting called a commie. I'm getting called a far right is like everything. They're saying I'm a third worldist. They're saying I'm Haitian. They're pretty much trying to call me a hard R.
Because you're in a party that hates you.
Bingo. Because you are part of a party that doesn't like you. We tried to tell you, my friend. We tried to tell you, but you didn't want to listen.
Everything you
Didn't
are
wanna
and
listen.
everything you stand for, Sneeko. I don't
Yep.
understand these people of color. Sneeko's a Muslim on top of that gravitate toward a party of hate, that support MAGA, America First, Nick Fuentes, all of these people that hate everything they are and that want to return America to a white-only, white Christian country. But then they're surprised that when they're not following every conservative talking point that there is right now, they realize these people actually hate them.
With the suppressor in every
Exactly.
way possible. Have you noticed that? Matt Walsh is tweeting at me every week, and we're gonna get into why he's running away from the debate. He's going back to work. Ben Shapiro whipped him into place. Well, they really want to call me the hard R, but they're just dancing around it. Third worldist, Somali IQ, jihadist, brownoid.
It's hard to feel bad for Sneeko when he goes out of his way to shit on the black community.
Same way that black people have a victim mentality. But black people blame everything on whitey in America. They'll say everything is the white man's fault, the white oppressors, and then they'll go pop a Percocet and then or op and then
Brother, again, stereotyping.
baby mama and all this stuff.
Praise Hitler and do Nazi salute.
Oh, dear God. I don't know if I can show this.
It's
I might
hard to
have
feel
to.
bad.
I might have to cut that out. Oh man, that was oof.
these people when they get reality checks from the racist party that they support.
When did that come up? When did brownoid become a word? And you know what's funny too? I could play with the lighting and be lighter than half those people calling it, if I wanted to. Especially now with the clean shaven, it's like it's harder to do it. Right, ready? If I go blue light, if I really crank this bitch up like Kai Cenat lighting.
But why would you want to? That's the
Exactly.
weirdest, most misguided flex ever. Why would you want to be more white than anybody else?
I'm a white nationalist now. I'm a white nationalist. You're gonna call me a third world? Look at that. Look at my Caucasian DNA, right?
What the fuck are you doing, brother? He's just making this worse. He's just making it worse for himself.
Whiter than all of you. But the reason it's not working is because those are tactics that work on liberals, that work on the left, saying third worldists and pretty much just like saying that this should be the benefits for white people, but not for others. America should be an empire. We deserve everything. I don't care if Venezuela's brown. You're a third worldist. You're a third worldist. You're it. Neighbor.
I'm against
Oh my
long
lord.
boots on the ground,
Neighbor.
trillion thousands of.
Saying neighbor instead of the N-word is fucking insane.
Yeah, but I don't care. I mean, they can call me these things and the tactics don't work. I just don't want to go to war. And for some reason, that's a communist take.
But you shouldn't be okay with that. You shouldn't be okay with being called these things and all these racist terms or
Exactly. You shouldn't be okay with it because it's fucked up.
workaround terms and still be in that party and be okay with it and still support MAGA and still support the Nick Fuentez's and Trump and be okay. You shouldn't be okay with that.
Being against regime change now, apparently that makes you a third worldist. Being against war, apparently that makes you a radical Islamist socialist invader.
It's so weird that we're here now because during the election, everybody was saying that Kamala was a warmonger and Trump was about no more wars. And here we are basically picking a fight with South America in general, just any country in South America. And these conservatives are saying we have a right to take over these countries and take their resources just because we're America.
You believe that? If you're being anti-regime change, anti-war, really putting America first. If that makes you a communist, then call me a communist. We are not at war. We're gonna get into all that. He said this wasn't a war. I am anti-war. Well, okay.
Stop the cap.
First off, if you don't think it's a war, fine. Although we are gonna have to station troops. We are gonna have to collect the oil. We are enacting regime change.
If it's not a war, what is it? A skirmish? If it was a skirmish, it would just be a brief battle and then things will reset. That's not what this is. We are literally destabilizing the country. We kidnapped the president and his wife. We're sending corporations down there to take over the oil production. We're stationing troops. America is effectively taking over this country and enforcing a regime change. That's war.
So there's going to need to be a lot of work and a lot of money. But even then, if you're just gonna say the war was several hours, it was a war for several hours. Several hours. You had to put in helicopters, you had to bomb grave sites, you had to bomb buildings, civilians died. It was a military operation, and then you kidnapped the president. If that's not a declaration of war, I don't know what is. So maybe
He's not wrong. He is not wrong.
it's gonna be an easy war, but it still is war, regardless of how you spin it. Just like back in the summer with Iran. I think their justification is, this war is okay because it's a lot easier to win. Okay.
Yeesh.
So you find out that a lot of these people are really anti-war just when it's hard. Mini wars? Go ahead. They're okay with mini wars. This was choosing a leader by Black Hawk instead of election rigging to control resource. So you put a space in election. Welcome.
Wait. Why did he do that? Shit. Now I can't stop looking at this. Damn you, Sneeko.
To planet Earth. This happens all day, every day. That's why you live in a nice, rich country. You just don't understand how the world works yet. Yeah, and that's, you kind of just pointed out here. That's why you live in a nice, rich country. Yeah, I'm defending this nice, rich country because you're a British guy and you live in Romania and you keep saying, we should invade.
He's got a point. He's right, because he was doing that. He was saying, like, we this, we that. It's like, brother, you don't even live in America. What are you talking about?
Literally a British citizen that lives in Romania. I think that's the point that everybody is missing.
We should take their oil. We deserve more.
Who is we?
Convincing people in America of what should happen. Trying to convince politicians and giving support to people in a country that you don't live in and haven't lived in. I don't even know if you ever have. Have you ever? You weren't born here. Maybe you lived a couple years when you were a kid. You went back last year, and Ron DeSantis in Florida, issued a warrant. Did he try to get you arrested?
Yeah.
He did. Oh, yeah, I forgot about that. I forgot when he came to when him and his brother came to Florida. Ron DeSantis was like, no, 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 no. I am not with this guy. Get him the fuck out of here.
You went on and did a press.
And you know what? I'll give Ron DeSantis credit where credit's due. Good on him for doing that.
Conference about why you don't belong in America, but you keep saying we. I'm seeing this for a lot of people. Keep saying we. I'm like, wait, I'm like one of the only Americans in this conversation. Even Crowder challenged me to do a debate. We'll talk about that in a second. Like, I think, isn't that guy a dual citizen of Canada? I'm the only one. I was born in America with an American passport. There's no dual allegiance over here.
That's crazy.
I don't want to go to war. I don't want more tax dollars being spent on pointless regime change. Do you realize? Because even if you're going to argue that it's not war, there still is a regime change. We still need to support that country now. They are now reliant upon us. What do we have? $43 trillion in debt, $48 trillion in debt. Housing crisis all over. 93 averages 90,000 in debt. And every time I talk about this, like, oh, Sneeko, you're like the affordability guy now, right? What are you, like the affordable guy?
Oh, again, Sneeko, I want to feel bad for you, but at the same time, you kind of cultivated this kind of fan base and you ran to these people when you kind of got rejected by everybody else. So
isn't that the America First position, to care about what's happening here? Less people own homes in younger generations than ever before.
Yeah, I think last year the average age of first-time home buyers went up to like 40 years old, which is the oldest in history. At 40 years old, our parents, grandparents had multiple kids, houses, cars, dogs, focused on retirement at that point. But nowadays at 40 years old, people are still renters, can't afford to start families. It's fucked up.
It's something like the past 6 of the last 8 presidents were all born in 1946. We live in a country dominated by boomers. They don't understand what it's like in Gen Z. Boomers got handed homes. They worked like 40 hours a week and they got a nice wife. They didn't have to deal with feminism, Tinder. They got everything handed to them on a silver platters, easy. Bought 6 houses and they're like, oh, what are you young people poor and broke? Just pull yourselves up by your boots.
It's sad that he's right. But again, Sneeko, it's kind of too late. People have been telling everybody this for years. And you didn't want to listen. Nobody wanted to listen. But hey, what do I know?
That's also the same thing that white people say to black people when they got handed everything with help from their families.
That's what it's been. Like the last 6 of the 8 presidents, all born in 1946. So when I say, wait, there's actually problems with future, millennials are all broke. People can't afford rent. People don't have health care.
Wait, Sneeko is technically Gen Z, isn't he? Yeah, he was born in like 98, I think? Fuck it, now I gotta look this up. Give me a sec. Give me a sec. Son of a bitch. Sneeko. Here we go, age. Yep, he was born in 98. He's 27 now. Alright, All right.
There's a fentanyl crisis here, and even addressing that and calling out that problem, people also call you a communist. When can we have a real conversation about this? You just
we can't.
don't understand how the world works yet. No, I understand how it works exactly. I understand exactly how it works. There's right from wrong, and power controls. Might, according to you,
might is right.
If might is right, then the people that complain about white replacement need to stop crying and get over it. Pull yourselves up by your bootstraps.
Thank you, Sneeko.
You know what? Once again, I'll give Sneeko his credit. That was a bar.
He only said in opposition to Andrew Tate, but that is 100% accurate. I've made tons of videos about it at this point. The people that are complaining, white people, have been in control of this country since its inception. They're talking about the white replacement theory. If they become the minority, people of color will attack them, this, that, and the third. No, if it's might is right and you're in control of every branch of this government, then shut up, stop trying to be victims, and stop crying just because this country is getting more brown than it was before.
Stop complaining and saying that they're using third worlders as...
All right, I think you guys get the point, but still. I thought that was a little interesting. I thought it was funny, but anyway. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Once again, I greatly appreciate you guys. As always, thank you for watching, and I look forward to doing 250 more episodes with you guys. All right, I'm signing off. I'll see you later. Peace.
This is Batman. I want to personally thank you all for watching this video. It warms my heart that there are so many people that support what we do here. Anyway, thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time. Batman out.